Welcome, it's a great day to be a miner. Today we're gonna do some treasure hunting, baby, because it is RAMageddon. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But first, let's spin that intro. Alright, yeah, man, it's dirty. It is hard out on them PC building streets right now. Yeah, RAMageddon, right? So the RAM shortages are real. They are created by AI demand. AI overlords, again, are crushing our souls. This time it is not the GPU demand, it is the RAM demand. Basically, they're stealing all of our RAM, and that's causing a shortage of supply, which then the demand is actually going up. And so yeah, that's completely two opposite forces causing a hyperinflationary prices. So what does that mean for us? Well, if you're a PC builder, that's not good news, because then you're passing on those costs of the RAM to the end user, the consumer, the buyer. But there is a silver lining. If you are a mining nerd that has been in this game for a long time, or maybe even a PC builder that just has extra parts laying around, you might be sitting on a gold mine, baby. So today we're gonna go see what we can dig up. Yeah, we got lots of parts and supplies laying around. We might be sitting on a gold mine, and you might be sitting on a gold mine too. So how did we get here? Before we actually go on our treasure hunt, how did we get here? Well, we saw all the crazy RAMageddon prices going up, so then I started thinking, I looked on my shelf. I've already listed 2 brand new kits that I bought and have been sitting on the shelf for quite a while. I had a 64 gigabyte set. I'll show you what I got here, 2x32. This set I paid about $100 for a year and a half ago. Never used it, still sitting on the shelf, so I went ahead and listed it. It will easily fetch $300. $300 for a $100 set. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? How about what else? What else? We found a 32 gigabyte DDR. This is DDR4. This isn't even the newest DDR5. So yeah, the old DDR4 that were in our mining rigs, that's gold, baby. So yeah, then we had a 32 gigabyte kit, 16x2 Corsair Vengeance, nothing fancy. Pop that up on the screen. We listed and sold it already. We paid $50 for it less than a year and a half ago. Brand new, still sitting on the shelf. Now we sold it for $150. Yeah, that's 1, 2, count, carry the 1. That's 3x. Yeah, latest 3x star. Yeah, that's pretty good percentages. That's way better than mining crypto. So next crypto run, stack a bunch of PC hardware, sit on it, sell all that, become rich, and forget about the crypto, right? Nah. Okay, so anyway, let's get on our treasure hunt and let's see what we can find and what kind of money we can make with stuff that's just sitting around collecting dust. Ready, go. All right, so first, let's just check the overstock giant shelving unit back behind us. What we got up here? We got some AIOs, mining rig frames. Ooh, I bet there's some RAM in those guys up there. Those still have the motherboards. We'll have to pull those down, check those. What else we got? We got a bunch of coolers, brand new microphone in there. That Hyper 212 is brand new. We got a router. Those are power supply building kits. That Bumblebee mic's brand new. That Wavelink's brand new. Man, I need to stop buying stuff. There's a couple more coolers, Bidax supplies. Extra power supplies. Ooh, okay. All right, here it is. We found some treasures. Some treasures. What we got here? We got that's a Ryzen 5800X. We got 1 of those. We got 2 of those. We got 3 of those. There's a brand new one. 5800X, that was kind of my jam. So we'll build some PCs with that. We'll set that aside. Let's see, NVMe 2, NVMe, regular SSDs, NVMe, Noctua fans. Oh, okay, here we go. We got some RAM. Oh, we got a bunch of RAM. All right, let's go back to the table, see what else we got. Oh, there's some RAM right there. Let's go check what we got. All right, just sitting in overstock. Let's see what we got. This is clearly a DDR3, and we're gonna set that aside. This is a DDR3 kit. These are really nice though. We don't need those. Those aren't gonna resell. Those are just if I need for antiquated systems. Let's see, these are DDR4 for sure. Okay, that's just a 4 gigabyte stick, 2400. This is a 4 gigabyte stick, 2400. So those probably aren't worth very much, but we're gonna set them aside anyway. Maybe we'll check out the prices on eBay. So this one probably looks pretty good here. We got a Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB kit. These are really nice. It is, however, this is only 16 gigabyte, 2x8. These are 3000 megahertz DDR4. I'm sure that'll fetch at least $100 for that. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? $100. What else we got? We got a T-Force RGB DDR4. This is another 16 gigabyte kit. This is 3200 megahertz, and of course RGB adds hash rate. This is actually one of my favorite go-to because of the look and because they just work. They don't usually have any issues, for me at least. I've never had an issue with these T-Force. So there's another kit. So that's what we got just sitting on the shelf, plus the 32 gigabyte kit, plus the 64 gigabyte kit we listed. But we have a lot of other systems, so let's go on a treasure hunt. Yeah. I do have a salad rig sitting here, and that's a 64 gigabyte DDR4 kit. That's interesting. Again, it's T-Force RGB. Maybe we harvest this 64 gigabyte kit and liquidate it too. All right, we're down in the mines, and yeah, we still got a lot of our mini miners, and we got our alpha packs, and we've got our Valk miner, getting some of that sweet Doge, and then of course we've got our Canaan Avalon, that thing Q. That thing is beautiful. But this would be Master Chief. This is an RX 3070 12 card rig. It's still got all 12 of them in this one. This is the only full rig I still have together. It's probably got 16 gigabyte of DDR4. We might leave that for now. We really need to just tear that thing completely apart, but let's see what else we got down here. All right, over here we have another old antiquated rig, and you can see we've already liquidated the GPUs off of there. Of course, this had, I believe, 8 3070s on it. But inside of there, can't see very well, there is 2 4 gigabyte sticks, I bet. So it's only 8 gigabyte and they're 4 gigabyte sticks, so not high demand there, but we might see what that's worth. All right, over in this corner, there is our Avalon Canaan Mini 3 rather. That thing is beautiful. It's just running. It's providing radiate heat up under the floorboards for my house, and pretty much helping to heat the house and reduce the electric bill while earning some sweet Bitcoin. So what do we got down below it? Oh, this is painful. The GPU rig graveyard. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 full mining rigs here where we've just basically gutted the GPUs out of there and liquidated them. So we're gonna harvest all the RAM out of this stuff. Actually, I counted 4, there's 6. That's 6 rigs right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna harvest the RAM out of there. We're gonna take it back up to the studio, and we're gonna see just what kind of treasure we actually have. Let's go. Okay, so what did we end up finding? Well, here is all of the kits other than the 32 and the 64 gigabyte that we already listed. So we've got a Corsair. These ones were on the shelf, these 2 sets here. We had the 16 gigabyte kit of the Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB, a 16 gigabyte kit of the T-Force RGB. These are 3200 and 3000, 3200. Then we found ourselves a kit of 16 gigabyte. Actually, this is, yeah, 16 gigabyte kit. These are DDR4 3200 T-Force, really good stuff again. Then let's go down lower. We had 2 of these that are 4 gigabyte each, so we'll sell that as a kit as a 8 gigabyte kit. These are 2400 megahertz, so not that desirable. Vengeance Corsair LPX, but still, that'll sell a little bit. We've got an 8 gigabyte stick of T-Force with the nice heat spreader on there. It is a 3000, so that one's a decent little value. And then over here we've got 3 4GB sticks of different varieties. HyperX Fury, that one is a 2400. This is a 4GB 2400 Elite Team Group. Cheapo, but still decent. And then we have a Ballistics, and the Ballistics is actually 2400 megahertz as well. So yeah, let's go calculate these, see what their actual value, what they're selling for on eBay, and we'll come back and tell you how much treasure we actually looted. But yeah, time warp ready, go. Bam! All right, we went and got all of the actual selling prices on eBay. And how do you know what the real market value is on any item? The real market value is what people are willing to pay. I could list this for $1,000. That doesn't mean it's worth $1,000. What it's worth is what people are willing to pay. So the best way to do that is to gauge the market. You go on eBay, you search the exact item, you then select sold items, and I always select US, and then I select if it's new or used. Make sure that the comps are close, and then take a handful of comps, because there's always somebody willing to pay a ridiculous price that just didn't pay attention or doesn't know what they're doing. And then there's also always that likelihood of somebody just wanting to get rid of stuff and they dump stuff way too cheap. So to get the real market value is you get rid of those outliers, and then you kind of take an average of a handful of the most recently sold, because that's the current market value. So anyway, all that being said, it took a little bit of time. We got all the values on all the RAM that we have collected. Total sticks, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 sticks of RAM laying around. Man, that's kind of crazy. 16 sticks of DDR4 specifically RAM. We do have some DDR5 laying around that we're not getting rid of, and also some DDR3 that nobody wants, but we're gonna save in case we need it on an old motherboard. So grand total, the 64GB kit that we have listed, the Patriot Snake RAM 3600 megahertz, that's 2x32, $300. The 32GB kit Corsair Vengeance, the non-pro RGB, just the Corsair Vengeance, it is 3200 megahertz, $150. The RGB Pro, this is a 3000 megahertz T-Force kit, $65. The T-Force, this is the Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB kit, because RGB adds hash rate. This kit is worth $85. The T-Force Vulcan, just the standard gray metal. This one is actually worth $85, but that's because it's 3200 megahertz. The Corsair was only 3000 megahertz. The 8GB stick, this is a T-Force Tough Gaming, so they kind of combined with Asus and put a nice little heat spreader on there. This one is only worth, it's 8GB, $35. This kit here is 2 4GB sticks, but this is only 2400 megahertz. It's not worth much. It is worth $25. Then we have this HyperX Fury. I thought this was a 4GB stick. HyperX, I don't know why they do it. They don't actually list what it is. They put the timings on there, but they don't put the size. They just put a long number, and you kind of have to look up the actual SKU. And then I went to the official site, got the specs. This is actually a 2660 megahertz, 2666 megahertz, so slightly faster than the 2400 8GB stick instead of 4, and it was $35. And then over here we've got a couple of 4GB 2400 megahertz. This is a Ballistics, which is by Micron and Team Group Elite, 20 bucks a pop. Grand total of our treasure hunts, $815. Did we get rich? No. But did we liquidate some of these parts that are just laying around, and did we capitalize on the current RAMageddon prices? Yeah, by all means, man. We are going to make found money. This money just showed up at our doorstep, and hey, I don't know if y'all know this, but Christmas is coming up, so send your boy Altered some gifts and donations, and we're gonna use this to liquidate for additional presents for our fam. So anyway, what do you think of the current market? What do you think of these crazy RAMageddon, AI, all the crazy market issues that are going on right now in the PC world? Tell us what you think down in the comments below. And by the way, we're almost to 10K, finally almost to 10K. And you know what that means, right? Giveaway coming up. So anyway, if you liked the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe for future content. Thanks for coming along and enjoy the ride. Psh. 1 RAM, 2 RAM, 3 RAM, sell. Daylight come and me want some new RAM.